How's it everyone? Silent J here. In this video expedition we will cover part 2 of the new capital warship appearing from the Expanse Season 6 in the United Nations Navy. Part 1 covered the command battleship's composition and offensive capabilities. This episode will focus on the UNN Zenobia's size, schematics, and ship class designations. Currently, no official design layout has been released by Alcon Entertainment and Northfront Studios, which usually is shown in the episode bonus material X-ray section under concept art, as was done in seasons 4 and 5. This breakdown will use on-screen evidence from the Expanse Season 6 to get a close approximation of the UNN Zenobia's size and designation, outlining subjective examples of why this ship is a Xerxes Class Battleship 500 meters in length as described by the novels. To get this disclaimer out of the way, the Expanse wiki page displays a ship plaque designating the Zenobia as a Nathan Hale class vessel, which we will address later in this video. So here is episodic evidence from Season 6 that would make this command ship a Xerxes class battleship. First, let's analyze the size. In the Joint Command Fleet, the Zenobia is in formation with 2 support vessels. One of the escorts is shown docked with the Rocinante in Episode 2 delivering supplies. Comparing the 46-meter corvette attached to an extremely large cargo section, this supply ship scale is over 500 meters in size, or roughly 525 meters, making it larger than any UNN support vessel shown in previous seasons. The second support ship in Episode 3 is on approach to retake Ceres Station in an assault group with a Sirocco class and 2 frigates. Because of the angle of approach, it is difficult to get an exact scale, but the support ship is noticeably larger than the 200-meter MCRN cruiser. By averaging the size of both escorts in comparison with the Rocinante and MCRN Sirocco class, I estimated the minimum size of the UNN support ships to that of 370 meters. Now, by comparing both escorts with the Zenobia in the command fleet flyby formation, we can see the capital ship is substantially larger with the drive plumes as a scale reference data point, making the UNN Zenobia at minimum 400 meters in size and possibly near 600 on the high end. Next, if we assume the 50-year-old Truman-class railgun designs are the exact same type as the newly commissioned Zenobia capital warship, the size ratio comparison makes it around that of a 460-meter battleship. Although a Xerxes class battleship would more than likely mount new ultra-heavy railguns of a similar capacity to that of a MCRN Donnager class battleship, increasing the Zenobia's size to 500 meters as referred to in the books. Furthermore, the Xerxes class silhouette depiction looks strikingly similar to that of the UNN Zenobia's. Now for the factors disproving the UNN Zenobia is a Xerxes class battleship, besides the collection of comments in the video sections. First off, the Expanse wiki page has a picture of the ship's plaque engraved as a Nathan Hale class. Even though this literally spells out the answer, at the same time is somewhat confusing, as the UNN Nathan Hale was a Leonidas class battleship in the first seasons of the Expanse during the UNMCR War. Again, in Season 5, amidst the Free Navy conflict, UNN Fleet Admiral Delgado states the dialogue there were 2 Nathan Hale class battleships guarding the Sol Ring Gate when they were actually Truman class dreadnoughts. So with the UNN Zenobia being the 3rd Nathan Hale class warship is a bit perplexing to say the least. Next, the LCC prefix emblem also raises questions. Yet one thing we have to take into account is an interplanetary lexicon variant of the English language would be considerably different in the 24th century to that of today. So hypothetically, this acronym could have altered meanings over some 300 years in the future. A link for languages of the Expanse will be at the end of this video and in the description below. The modern-day U.S. Navy LCC prefix refers to a Fleet Amphibious Command flagship. Rather, that would mean a warship or battleship in the 24th century spaceborne military is unknown, but it is of my opinion, with the evidence previously covered, that the emblem's LCC does refer to a specialized capital warship, likely because it is a mobile command center for the UN Secretary General's Defense Staff and the Joint Fleet Command ship for UNN and MCRN task fleets. So in conclusion, officially it appears the UNN Zenobia is of a Nathan Hale class. Rather, it's a dreadnought battleship or heavy battlecruiser remains unclear and the exact size remains unknown. Although it is my subjective viewpoint, this is a Xerxes Class Capital warship equivalent to the firepower and capabilities of the MCRN Donnager class battleships, along with the depictions given in the books, or at least inspired by or based off the Xerxes Class Capital battleships. Either way, another Nathan Hale variant or the Xerxes class from the novels, the UNN Zenobia and sister ships are unquestionably powerful juggernauts that will soon grace our vid screens with an impressive display of raw firepower in the last few episodes before Season 6 comes to an end. That will furthermore prove The Expanse is one of the best science fiction franchises in the history of cinema. Do not go gently into the float. Burn and rave at the edge of the dark. Thanks so much for watching and for all your support with the excellent comments posted, and I absolutely read every single one of them. And viewers like yourself help make this video possible through all the feedback. Feel free to hit subscribe for future sci-fi video expeditions. Peace out, Dustaloda.